I digress. So this morning, guys, I woke up. Okay, I don't wake up early because Eric doesn't get home till like 12 o'clock at night from work sometimes. And so sometimes we stay up till 1 or 2 in the morning. So sometimes I'm not waking up till like 9:30. That's just how life goes sometimes. And so I wake up this morning, like 9:30, and I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna roll out of bed and check my phone. Hi, Rena. And I open up my phone, and it says, the dreaded, do you recognize this charge? And I'm like, no, I don't recognize this charge. I don't think, on my American Express. So I'm like, that's really weird, but sometimes I forget what I buy, and so I'll just check it later. So I'm like, but just for kicks and giggles, I'm gonna look for my wallet. So I started looking for my wallet, and I'm like, where's my wallet? Mind you, I work from home, and I haven't left in my car since Sunday. Hi, Troy, good morning. On Sunday, I left. I went to the grocery store. I went to a baseball game. I was in my car. But my wallet, when we're home, it's only in one of two places because in my life, everything has a home, okay? Everything has a home. My wallet's home is in this little drawer under our kitchen island, and that's where it goes. Or it's in one of my purses that I use regularly. And it wasn't there. It's not there. So then it's like 11:05 at this point, and I'm like, well, I don't have time before the live to go look in my car. And I'm not going to freak out because what's there to freak out about? I mean, everything's going to be fine. And I still, on this live, I still don't know where my wallet is. And there's a charge on my Amex. So after this live, that is what I'll be doing. I will be looking for my wallet and calling Amex to say, I don't know if this was me or not. I'm looking for my wallet. Why am I telling you this? I'm telling you this because old Maddie would have been frantic, freaking out, heart palpitating out of my chest, trying to scramble to figure out where it was, freaking out about what bad might happen, right? All these things. And I feel like a lot of times as humans, when things occur that are unexpected and potentially negative, okay, we freak the heck out. We freak out. We lose control, we get out of our power, we get out of alignment, and the next thing you know, we're frantic, we're having anxiety, right? We're yelling at people, we're being mean to people for no reason. Magical Maddie, good morning, Asta. And all of a sudden we don't like who we are because of this thing, this outside thing that has caused us to change the way that we interact with people. So I decided a long time ago that no matter what happens in my world, I always get to show up as the best version of myself. I mean, there could be tornadoes coming, hurricanes coming, the world could be ending, but I'm going to find a way to be happy. I'm going to find a way to love my life because why? Because we only have one. We only have one. And how many of you can relate to those times where you may have thought you lost your wallet, or maybe you thought that someone had charged your account that wasn't you, or maybe you thought, someone hit your car, or you thought someone stole something of yours, or whatever it was that sent you into an immediate panic, like, oh my God, where is it? What's gonna happen? Right? It's human nature to go into this like fight or flight response where we're like, what are we gonna do? What's the thing? What's the solve? Like, how are we on defense? Are we fighting? Are we fleeing? What are we doing? And I want this live, the purpose of today's live is really to reclaim your power even when things don't go as planned. Yes, Troy, respond or react. Are you Troy from Procter Gallagher, or am I making this up? You have a guitar in your thing and a hat on, and another Troy that I know has a guitar and wears a cowboy hat. Are you from PGI or are you different? Let me know. So we have two choices, right? And Troy said it beautifully. We either respond, oh my God, you are? Hi! It's a long time no see. I hope your love story is still going strong. If it's not, that's okay too. You either respond or react to all the things in life. Hi, John. Welcome, my PGI friends. And I decided a long time ago that I was going to respond to my life no matter what. Because what's the choice? What's the choice? You can either completely lose yourself, lose your power, lose all of this personal development work you've been trying so hard to become and do, and become this person who doesn't react, and this person, right? And it's not about being perfect, but it's about staying in control of your vibe, staying in control of your mood, staying in control of how you treat people, right? In the past, when something like this would happen, I completely lose it. I completely lose control. I'd probably call my parents crying about what to do, panicking like a 2-year-old. And if anyone were to talk to me in my, immediate environment, I'd probably be really snappy, really cold, really not nice, because I was scared of the threat that was presented to me. And so we always have a choice. And some people may say, well, yeah, it's easy for you to say, you can just go get new credit cards, you can just go do this, you can just go buy a new wallet. And yeah, I can, but I don't want to. And whether it was a wallet or it was a car or something, I'll tell you another story. Bought my brand new Mercedes, 4 months ago or something? Brand new. Drive up to Nashville for my sister, my boyfriend's brother's wife's, I call her my sister, for her baby shower. And I'm parked on the side of the street, right? Here's the house. There's no room in the driveway, so I'm parked on the side of the street. And I didn't think anything of it because it's a quiet, low-key neighborhood. And the last day, we're all leaving, and I go out to put all my luggage in my car, and I look at my car, and there's this huge, not huge, but this size, dent above my tire. And I'm I had to blink a few times, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? What is that? Good morning, Tarifa. Someone backed into my car, and their bumper was shattered on the ground, and they left. Someone hit my car and left the scene. So I'm like, this is interesting, right? So again, I didn't get mad, I didn't get frustrated, I was just like, it is what it is. At least I have a car to get home to. At least I didn't pop my tire. That would have been really inconvenient. I'll get it fixed when it gets fixed. I'm not that worried about it. But everyone there was like, oh my god, it's a brand new car. Are you okay? Right? This is awful. We'll find the person who did it. And I'm like, guys, it's fine. It's a car. I wasn't inside it. Everyone's going to live today. Life goes on. The car will get fixed when it gets fixed. Actually, I still haven't gotten it fixed. It's really not that big. It's this big of a dent above my tire. And honestly, I haven't just taken it into getting fixed yet because I don't really drive that much. And it'll get fixed when it gets fixed. It's fine, right? So I'm sharing this with you guys because there's always a choice of how we respond to the things that occur. Not everything is attracted to us, right? I didn't wake up that morning and say, law of attraction, today I want someone to hit my car. Law of attraction, today I want to wake up and have charges on my credit card that I don't notice, I don't recognize, and then I don't want to find my wallet, and then who knows what's going to happen after this live. I didn't ask for that this morning. I didn't ask for that last night. No. Nonetheless, it is occurring. And now I have a choice. Respond, react. Stay in my power, or I lose my power. Stay in my power, or lose my power. Yes, Tarifa, I also have insurance as well, so that's also a thing. We always have a choice. And so maybe you can reflect on something the past week or the past month that happened and you totally freaked out and lost your power. If you have kids, I'm sure you're tested all the time with this. They spill wine. They spill cranberry juice on their rug and you're like, oh, I have a choice. Respond, react. Someone backs in, someone in the intersection's taking too long to turn and you're like, oh, I want you to turn. Respond, react. Stay in your power or lose your power. There's always a choice. And what I have found is that when you stay in your power, things actually get better a lot faster. because you're not perpetuating the problem, you're not perpetuating the drama or the negativity, and you're just saying, universe, I give this to you. If my wallet is here, present it to me. I would love it if it's just sitting in my car waiting for me when I go out there to check where it is. If not, that's okay too. I'll figure it out. I'm okay. I'm safe. I'm alive. I'm breathing. Everything is fine. I would love to find my wallet, but if not, it's okay too. Right? Like, that's the vibe. Because what's the alternative? It's out of your power, out of alignment, frantic, miserable, not fun to be around, snappy, bitchy, cold to people that you love. 5-year-old spills his me too, and now I'm getting yelled at. So first he had shame for spilling it on the rug, and now he's got like shame and fear on top of each other. So now you're helping your child's compound emotions in a negative direction because he already felt bad for spilling it on the rug, and now you're making him feel even worse. And so he's got shame for the accident, and now he's got fear of you. So he's showing like he's afraid, but under here, he's got shame, and shame is like the heaviest emotion to carry. The heaviest emotion to carry. Marcella said, yep, Charlie, my new puppy peed on my Korean rug, lol, but it's just a rug. I'm proud of myself. I stayed in my power. Good. Luna Bear sometimes has accidents, and every time she says she has accidents, you know what I do? I say, I am so sorry. Mommy didn't know you had to go outside. It's my fault. It's not the dog's fault. She can't be like, hey, I've got to pee. No, I have to pay attention to the dog and when she's got to go. And she's really good about telling me. And so if she goes in the house, it's my fault, not hers. So I say, I'm sorry, little baby. Did you have to go outside? Are you okay? How's your bladder? I'm glad you or something. I'm grateful you didn't hold it that long because you could have hurt yourself. Shame can keep us in all sorts of horrific prisons. Let's break out. Yeah. Your car got towed away, Asta. That is an experience. Thanks for sharing with us. One time I was in college and I parked apparently in a legal spot, and I woke up at my friend's apartment in college, who was a girl, my friend Athena. I woke up at her apartment and I went outside to find my car, and I'm like, I can't find my car. You know when you like park in a weird spot and then you're like, oh yeah, I parked there? I thought that's what was going on. I thought it was like, all right, I just forgot where I parked. No. My car was completely gone. This was in college. This was years ago. It's completely gone. So I'm like, oh my God, like someone stole my car or something. So I see the sign that says, you know, parking violation, towed, call this number. So I call the number and I'm like, hey, did you guys take my car? They're like, well, we didn't take it, but we might have towed it. I'm like, this was a time where I lost my power. I totally was pissed off. It was like $300 to get my car out of the thing. I was like a broke college student. That was like my whole savings account, okay? And I had to like Uber to the tow place, wait for the people to come unlock it because it was a Sunday, and then pay them $300 to get my car out. You know what? It wasn't even my car. It was my roommate's, who I barely knew it was her car because my car had just gotten hit in a car accident. Like not long before this. So I got like T-boned. I was fine at a CVS. So my car was in the shop, like getting fixed, or I was waiting for a new car or something, and I borrowed my roommate's while she was gone for the weekend. She allowed me, but it was her car that got towed. So not only did a car get towed, but it was my roommate's car that got towed. So I'm like, oh my God, I hope this doesn't show up on our insurance or anything. Like, this is awful. This is so embarrassing, right? All the things. My point to you today is like, life is going to happen. Things are going to happen. And we have two choices. And so my hope and my wish for you is that after seeing this live and hearing the stories, my hope and my wish is that when things occur that go against what you thought was going to happen, you say, two choices. Two choices. I stay in my power, or I relinquish control. I stay in my power, or I'm frantic. I stay in my power, or I'm a mess. I stay in my power, or I allow this thing to control me. You've always got two options. You're either in control or you're being controlled by an external thing. And for me, I always want to be in my power. For me, I always want to be able to navigate my emotions. When you are overly emotional and reactive because something outside you is going on, that feels so awful. Right? It feels awful. It feels like you're in this like animalistic mode, and you're not you. You can't think straight. You can't reason. You can't calm anyone down. You can't help anyone when you're in this state, and you certainly can't solve problems from this state of mind. You can't. It's like, okay, let me calm down. Let me recenter. Let me get myself back. Let me get back in my power, and then let me approach the situation. This morning I had two options. I could either allow this to ruin my whole morning. After this, I have a mastermind that I get on, and honestly, if the time that I get off this live, I don't have time to call the company, I'm not calling or looking for my thing, because no. No. It'll be resolved. It will be absolutely fine. It will be there. The problem will be there when it's there, and if it's not a problem, then it will resolve itself, right? But I didn't allow it to affect my, here comes another message, unrelated. I didn't allow it to affect my morning plans, right? I'm like looking forward to this live stream. I'm looking forward to my mastermind after this with all like my friends and stuff. I'm looking forward to my day. I'm looking forward to Universal Law Academy later. We have law number 6 today in ULA. If you guys want the link to Universal Law Academy, just comment ULA below and I will gladly send you the link. I believe the price right now is $444. And we are on law number 5. If you guys are in that and you want to comment below about your experience and share so that other people could see it, I would absolutely love and appreciate that so much if it feels aligned for you. And if not, no worries, I still love you. But it's been an amazing program, and Universal Law Academy is one that I'm going to run over and over and over again because it's been so good, and I can already tell that each time I run it, I'm going to be coming from a new level of awareness, and it's just going to be like an entirely different program every time it's live. So it's been absolutely amazing. If you're in MIH VIP, you already have it, so don't worry about that. And if you're in Inner Circle, you also already have it. And if you guys would like links to either of those programs, just comment below and we will send you the links to them. So I got caught off there, but I'm excited for my day. And what a shame would it have been if this little baby problem ruined my whole day. No. I get to decide. I get to decide how I react or respond to things. I get to stay in control of me, and when I do that, the universe responds. Thank you, Darla! That makes me so happy. When I stay in charge of me, the universe responds. There is a collective consciousness that is also manifesting all the time. Like, we're always thinking things, people are always thinking things, and so there's this creator called collective consciousness that's constantly creating things in our world and our reality that are also available for us to experience. It doesn't mean we personally created it, but it means we collectively created it. Okay? And when those things occur, it's like, what are we going to do about it? It's the world we live in, right? That's part of being a human on Earth. Thank you, Marcella, for sharing. Yay! That is like part of our human experience. And so when things happen and we stay in our personal power, what happens? The laws of the universe have to align to our response. So even though it seemingly is bad, our response to it and our point of attraction, if we can hold it, may solve the problem better than we could have ever imagined. It may work out faster than we ever imagined. It may work out better than we ever imagined if we stay in our power. But if the credit card is fraudulent and all this stuff is happening, and you're allowing this thing to take all your power and consume you, like, what are those things in Harry Potter? What are they? Someone help me. The Dementos! Like the Dementos in Harry Potter, like it's sucking the life out of you, like, okay? Then what happens? Now you're a vibrational match for more chaos. Now you're a vibrational match for more yucky stuff to occur. And this is where the domino effect starts happening. And then you say, oh yeah, that happened this morning, and then it was a domino effect, and everything went to shit that day. because I had a bad morning because of my credit card. No, the credit card thing happened and you turned sour and then you attracted more yucky stuff to happen throughout your day because of your new point of attraction, because of this one external stimulus in your reality that you allowed to completely take over your body like a dementor. Just think of that visual, guys, okay? Next time something occurs that's like going against what you wanted to happen, just like, no, I take my face back. I take my energy back. You cannot suck away my energy. I keep it. I love it. I take care of it. I respond to it. I've got this. Thank you. No, thank you. Thank you. Okay? But when you stay in your power, it's like, well, if it's in my car, great. If it's not in my car, it's going to be okay. Either way, I'm breathing, I'm alive, I'm healthy. Everything's going well for me. My family's healthy, I'm happy. You know, this thing will work itself out. It's just one of those things. Universe, I hand this up to you. Please take care of it for me. Either the companies cancel all the cards, or they refund it, or the insurance company helps out. Like, there's so many ways this could work. Universe, please take care of it for me. Please take care of it for me. I don't know what to do. I have things to do today. Please take care of it for me. You can say things like that to God, the universe, angels around you. I don't know how to handle this and I don't have time. Please take care of it for me. You can say that. I say that all the time. I don't know how this is going to work out. Please take care of it for me. I'm willing and open to do anything you tell me to do. Just tell me. Tell me what to do. I'll do it. But until then, I'm going to wait for your direction because I don't know what to do. Give it a whirl. There's things in your life that you don't know how to handle. You don't know how it's going to work out. Say, this is working out better than I ever imagined. Everything is going to work out better than I can even imagine right now. Whenever I was in a tough spot, I always said this. Everything's working out better than I can even imagine right now. I've tried to take 3 boomerangs to Sharon every time you do the silliest moves. Welcome. That's funny. Thank you for sharing, Gab. That means a lot. You stay in control of you. Don't let the outside world control you. Reclaim your power. Notice, when am I losing my power? When is life sucking the energy out of me? When can I reclaim my power? How can I handle these things better? How can I stay in alignment more? And you'll attract experiences that will test you. God doesn't test you. I don't believe that. But we attract experiences that do test us because of the things that we're asking for. And the universe says, well, Maddie, if you want to be a multi-million-dollar earner on your own, then you've got to know how to handle situations. You can't lose your shit every time something happens in your company or in your life. You've got people to lead. You've got big things to do here. So you're asking for millions and millions and huge impact. Well, here's a little credit card issue. Can you handle it? Can you handle it? Can you handle it? I can handle it. Can you handle it? I can handle it. Right? It's like, if I didn't go through the lessons that I've gone through, I wouldn't be able to handle my life. You ever think of that? It's like everything that occurs is happening for me, and everything is working out better than I could ever imagine. This is my belief system around stuff like this. Everything is happening for me. Everything is working out better than I can even imagine. There's a reason for everything. I don't believe in coincidences. I don't believe in accidents. I don't believe in anything like that. Everything happens in my life for a reason. And so I either learn from it or I move through it. That's it. Okay. You stay in charge of you. Don't let the outside world control you. Until tomorrow, be well. God bless. I love you so much. I'm so happy and grateful for those of you who are tuning into this. It means so much to me.